Hey guys, this is Mark from Enchantment of Eternity here, just with a real quick announcement update on my channel. I should call this channel update, but as the title of the video says, it's going to be doing a blackout, sorry, a September blackout, which means I will not be releasing any new videos in September, save for the Better Call Saul episode reviews. So those who enjoy my Better Call Saul episode I'm going to continue to review it weekly. Don't worry, I'm going to continue reviewing Better Call Saul during September, but those were the only videos I will be putting out in the month of September, other than if I want to do impromptu live videos like this one. Like if I just feel like I did one recently with Picard, the breaking news of the Picard show, and I just came on and just spotted stuff off the top of my head. If I feel like doing that, I might do that. But other than that, in the Better Call Saul reviews, I will not be releasing any other videos in September. And hey, Forrest in the chat, how's it going? Yeah. So the reason for me wanting to do this is because I'm not going to stop making videos. I'm going to continue making videos during that month. I just won't be posting them. So because the idea is I'm saving them and I'll post them in October or whatever. So the idea is that, and this is what some other channels do, and frankly I think it's a great idea, is that I will have videos made already ready to go, and so I'll have a schedule, and when it comes time for that schedule, I'll just post the video that's already been made like a month ago. And while those videos are being posted, I'll be making more videos to put out the next month, that therefore I have like a surplus, because I've just been finding it really, my life's been a bit hectic, and I feel really busy and pressured to try to keep up with the schedule, and I end up like not having any free time or anything, because especially like whenever you see video like the Babylon 5 season 5 video was like an hour and 20 minutes long, or the what was the other one, the Game of Thrones Arya Stark character analysis. Ironically, neither videos really got many views, and that one was like, there was two parts. One part was an hour and the other part was an hour and a half. When you see videos like that, it literally takes me like days of doing nothing. Like I can't go outside, I can't do anything. I'm sitting in my computer typing away furiously, watching the material that's relevant as I'm typing away, and it takes me like 4 or 5 days of straight just doing that and nothing else. And it's too much. And the thing is, you could say, well, Mark, why don't you just stop doing those type of videos and do the other ones that are shorter and easier to do? But I want to do those type of videos. So I'm not saying I want to stop doing those videos. People enjoy them. I got encouragement, and people like them, and I like doing them. But I just need to space it out better. So because the reason why I was like so rushed and not having any time is because I had the schedule, because it took me long to do those videos, I had pushed everything else back, and all the stuff I wanted to put out before it keeps getting shoved back. Ironically, this September blackout is going to shove back a lot of stuff I've been planning on doing for a while, but that's okay, because at least then I'll get ahead of it. And so in the future, if I do have something like this Arya Stark thing that's taking me forever, I won't feel rushed doing it. I'll be able to say, okay, this is taking me longer to do, so I can just adjust my schedule accordingly without having to like shove everything else to the side, not having to worry about getting this out as soon as possible, because I will already have videos pre-made ready to go. At least that's the idea. In the chat, I see Atkins in there. And he's saying, yeah, this is why I don't do as many videos anymore. Yeah, because Atkin, pretty much just cooled down on videos altogether. Way too time consuming. Yes, and I'm doing day-to-day as well, and yeah, cool. So so that's basically what's going on with me. So if you watch my Babylon 5 videos, you know that I was part of a series which isn't quite done, because I was going to do the because I finished all 5 seasons, but I was going to finish off with the top 30 favorite episodes, top 15 worst episodes, and top 10 favorite and least favorite characters, and I still plan on doing this. So I'm going to do that at the very end of August, so right before the blackout. I'll put all that stuff out to keep on schedule. And then also, because I do the monthly reviews, and I was going to move on to Star Trek Deep Space Nine next, where I'll review every season, every episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine, one season at a time. So I'll start that in October. So that'll be the first video that I'll put up when I come back in October. So, you know, theoretically, I would have made this in September and all the other videos. And there's another thing I wanted to do. I was going to make the announcement. Might as well make it now. I'll probably make another one when it gets to October. Is I want to review, where are we? That show. Because it's funny, when I Googled like my channel Enchantment of it, not Google, but like a YouTube search bar, you know how it's leading. Like when I put Enchantment of Eternity, like it leads to what people most commonly search for. And of course, Game of Thrones comes up, and of course, Star Trek comes up. But funny enough, the other leading things was Babylon 5, which makes me wonder if that was before I started doing my Babylon 5, because I know I had a lot of people asking for me to do it, and maybe that's what. But the other thing is Lost, and because I had done some Lost content earlier, I did like a review for each season, but that was just like really quick, like not really quick, but like half hours, and it wasn't really talking about the season as such. I like didn't describe like the characters or the storylines, mostly talking about all the behind the scenes stuff and how the ending pissed everyone off. I guess I got a bit into the characters, but what I want to do is I want to go do the similar thing that I'm doing with the Voyager, what I did with Babylon 5, and I'm doing with Deep Space Nine next, is reviewing every episode, but in quick form, not like doing a video for each episode, which is too overwhelming for me. But what I would do, instead of doing an entire season 1 video though, like I've been doing, which would take like an hour, I would split it into like little sections, where for the first 3 seasons I'd review 8 episodes at a time or whatever, and the later seasons that is shorter, I'd just split it in half, you know, and do little sections like that. So I still plan on doing that, because I've been watching a lot of this is something I've been planning on doing for a while actually, and I keep having to shove it back. Like, it was originally supposed to start this in like July, and I was going to also like, I'm going to make these spoiler-free. And what I mean by spoiler-free, obviously I'm going to spoil the episodes I'm talking about, but what I mean by spoiler-free is I'm not going to spoil any episodes after the ones I'm talking about. So that way I can invite you guys to watch the show along with me, because it is still one of my favorite shows of all time, and I think it's a show worth checking out if you haven't seen it. And I have gotten a few comments in the other Lost videos I did, which were totally full of spoilers, that they were disappointed because they wanted to watch a video, but they had only seen up to season 2 or whatever, and I was spoiling the ending. So this will be more sort of open for those who haven't seen the future, so you can watch it along with me. And I might make an announcement when it gets closer to that. So that's something else I'll be working on that will be posted in October. That's something I've been wanting to do for a while now. The thing is that doing these videos is something that I want to do. That's why I do it, and I'm glad. I appreciate any feedback, and I try to sort of steer towards more that you guys want to see and stuff like that. But it's still mainly doing it because I like doing it. What else are we saying in the chat? Forrest says best of luck with the new format, Mark. That will be interesting to see. Looking forward to it. Atkins says, I still give views and comments on my Lost videos from like 5 years ago. Yeah, I do as well, actually. So I thought it was about, and I've been watching a lot of Lost videos that's kind of gotten me back into it, and made me want to view the show again, because it's been a while. Yeah, so Forces, I'm going to have to check out your videos. I've been through the backlog of EoE's videos for the most part. Wow, that's very impressive for us. I have like 700 videos or something. And that's the other thing, is that for the past 3 years or so, I've been doing like 3 videos a week pretty constant. So I've got to shit ton of videos out already. I guess I'm all about quantity, not quality. It's just because if I focus more on quality and just do one video a week or one video every other week, then tons of videos that I want to do would not get done. I'd never get to them. I'm having a hard time getting to all the videos I want to do at the moment. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to continue putting up a few videos in August, but like it's mainly for those who like my Star Trek episode reviews, my Game of Thrones character analysis videos. I just started getting back into those, and like the Expanse book to show videos, and also I've started another series with the Expanse with my top 10 favorite moments of each character, which is another series I'm doing. So all of those videos will be on hold for September, and they'll be held back until October. But if you like Better Call Saul episode reviews, don't worry. I'll keep doing this. And that's the thing is, like, even when I have this back catalog, there'll be some videos, of course, that I can't do in advance, like episode reviews of shows airing. Or sometimes there's seasons that I don't review every single episode, but I review the entire season after season's done. I still want to do that as soon as the season's finished, because when it's still fresh in people's minds. So when I do videos like that, I won't be able to do those in advance. I'll have to do those on the fly, but at least if I have that back catalog, it will help it make me easier to do those videos that I need to do right after they air. So we'll see how this goes. I think hopefully this will work out. Now, Iron Fist season 2 comes out in September, and I'm not going to cover that. I'm going to keep that as part of the blackout, even though, like, I'm not that eager to Iron Fist, and most people probably bash it. I didn't mind season 1 of Iron Fist. I'm actually looking forward to see what they do in season 2, but I'm actually going to hold off on that till October as well. Anyway, what's going on in the chat here? Don says no days off, Mark. Yeah, exactly. Atkins says the guy who hasn't made a video in several months. The reverse. Damn, gotta wait longer for DS9 reviews. Yeah, well, actually no, because I was planning on starting I was planning on starting the 1st of September, October anyway. I'm just might have put it up like maybe late September, but instead of late September, it's the 1st of October, so you really don't have to wait longer for that. It's around the same time. Anyway, it's mainly just everything in between. And the Babylon 5 finish up I was going to do at the start of September, but I'm just going to do it at the end of August instead. So basically just shoving on the side so September is free. So it doesn't affect those mainly. It's mainly like all these character analysis, Game of Thrones videos I wanted to do with the Expanse book to show. Like for the Expanse book to show comparison and the Star Trek episode reviews, I like to do this bi-weekly, but recently I've been doing them more like monthly, and there's gonna be on pause for like 2 months now because of this. Because when I get back from the blackout, I have all this other stuff that I want to put out first. So there'll be a huge gap for people to enjoy those videos, which I do apologize for, because I do like doing the Star Trek episode reviews. I got a comment once saying, "Oh, I'm going to wait for you to cover every single episode of all the Star Trek series." I don't think that's ever going to happen. That is there's like 700 of them or something. Oh my god! But I do enjoy covering the ones that win. In fact, I'm going to do today. I'm going to work on the latest one that won the poll. So hopefully I'll have that up later today. And as I said, for the rest of August, I'm going to continue with things as normal. I did shove aside all the things that would be really time consuming. Like there's this Game of Thrones, how I would write season 7, which I had been planning on doing literally since like March or something, and I keep shoving it back because it's very daunting. It's something I would want to spend a lot of time on to get right, and so I had planned to do that this month, but that's another thing I'm shoving to do for the blackout. So hopefully when I have the time in September, when I'm not posting videos, not having to worry to keep up with the schedule, I can take the time to do stuff like that. Anyway, let's see. The verse is about 650 more to go. Yeah, something like that. And Atkins says, I just did TNG, and that is plenty for me. Yeah. I don't know, like, yeah, and that your videos is kind of what inspired me to do it. I'm using kind of the same format that you did, although I'm also watching this other channel, Lore Runner, where he's doing it every one episode a week. So he's a bit more vigorous than I'm doing, but I'm also sort of inspired by the way he's doing it as well. So not just what Apkin did. He covered Voyager and Babylon 5 and Deep Space Nine, which is pretty much what I'm doing. Although he did Next Generation, he's doing Next Generation as well. And since Apkin did Next Generation, I'm probably like, I don't know if I'll even go this far, but after I do Deep Space Nine, I plan on doing Enterprise instead of Next Generation. I don't know. We'll see if my channel's still going by then. I mean, I'm sure it would be. I don't know. Colonel Doomsday, you're finally here. You must have been sleeping. On the Patreon, AJ, I got the email about this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I did send out an email to my patrons about this in advance to give them the heads up. Reverse, though, on the second thought, maybe it would be fun to hear a Prophet and Lace review. It'd be a lot of screaming, and you know what I found, a lot of YouTube videos actually avoid using swear words, particularly F word. Like a lot of channels I've been watching, I've been bleeping them out, and there's this misconception, like some channels saying, oh, if I say fuck, and I just said it now, fuck, then my channel will get demonetized, and it the not channel but the video, which is not true actually, because there is this policy that they enlisted where if it's deemed unsuitable for advertisers, they'll demonetize it. And I have had that happen to a few of my videos, but I say fuck in plenty of videos that don't get, just by saying fuck does not demonetize. You have to do a lot worse than just say fuck. Maybe if you emphasize it in the video is called fuck, or the whole thing is like fuck. Like you seen my video on the Star Trek 2009. I was cursing like a sailor, and that's still monetized. But it's mainly stuff where it's like controversial topics that get demonetized. Like I did like my episode review of Black Mirror Crocodile, where she like killed the baby. That was demonetized. I did this video once analyzing the depiction of sex and nudity in Game of Thrones. That was demonetized. So I think some channels are just too sensitive about the swear. And plus, I just am just by issue, I'm opposed to the whole thought. It's just weird to me that people are so fucking sensitive about the fucking fuck word. We'll see if this video gets demonetized. I mean, so fucking what? I don't know. I mean, I suppose they want more family friendly, and I guess when I cover stuff like, I did get a comment once on one of my Star Trek videos where like, stop saying the F word, and I think it was from like a mother or something, and I was just like, oh, sorry, but I got a potty mouth. That's just me. I just sort of, that's how I talk in real life, and I always try to do my videos not talking down to people. I always try to just talk naturally the way I would talk normal. So sometimes the F word flies, but that's the way it goes. I try not to do it too much, and plus, don't even get me started on this whole them dropping an F-bomb on Discovery. Like that really blows my mind how people are so get their panties in the wad over that. Even people who shouldn't. Like, oh my god, it's just a no. Anyway, off on a tangent there. Let's see. Oh yes, the reverse mentions the dragon and the wolf review. Yes, that's still monetized, if you can believe that. Yes, that had me screaming the F word off the top of my lungs. Carl Doom says this YouTuber is run by fuckwits anyway, Mark. Let's see if I can do them out. Jesse says language, Mark, and I do spell my name with a C. Just a correction there. Anyway, yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Really, just putting that out there. Yeah. So I will continue with August. I'll continue making videos on the fly. But then in September, blackouts, hopefully I will have a back catalog. So I won't be so stressed. I won't be like making videos to put up. I will already have them ready to go. And as soon as the schedule calls for it, blam, they're up. And we'll see how that goes. And if I get, because if I take too long doing stuff, I might have to do another blackout. But we'll see. We'll see how this works. Hopefully this will be a way to relieve some of the stress. Yes, thank you, Jesse. Thanks. Anyway, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time, I guess. Bye.